anointing. Are you in need of a holy blessing? Well, here's something inspiring. Join Dwight Irving on Roots 96.1 FM from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. for the Sunday morning inspiration. It's radical, it's natural, it's inspirational. It's the Sunday morning inspiration right here on Roots 96.1 FM. Listen and be inspired.
When it hits you, you feel no pain. It's roots rock reggae. Good music to your soul, to your soul. Saturday 12 midnight till morning light. With me, your host, Abaco, right here on Roots 96.1 FM.
Rising out of the sun, out of the
It's refreshing, it's revitalizing, and it's the epitome of music, sports, and entertainment. It's the Dudley Thompson Show on your #1 community radio station.
Yeah, man, Dudley Thompson. I got you, see. I say, watch the verdict, you know what I mean? Watch this, now check this, now, man, you know it going on. Ooh, it's DT, DT again. DT forever, ooh DT you rock the world, I know, as I go walking down the street, I could hear the people saying, what's the verdict, is where you play them songs, and these are the words they're saying, it is you, it is you, it is you, Dudley Thompson, it's you, yes, it's you. What's the verdict?
Every Saturday night, you gotta tune in to Dudley Thompson. Oh, 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 oh. It's called and make your vote. It's true. It's a big true. Spread us. What's the verdict going? Dudley Thompson is your host. Call and make your vote. All the listeners who are listening to same Saturday night, call and give your support. Let the people them know the verdict is right. All they wanna do is listen verdicts after their night. Hey, let the people them know the verdict is right. Call it Saturday night and vote for the tune you like. Hey, yeah, you got to tune into the #1 station, 96.1 Roots of Family on Saturday night with your favorite disc jockey, Dudley Thompson.
Hello there, I'm Dudley Thompson, and welcome to the Pre-Verdict Show, and welcome to What's the Verdict here on 96.1 on this your FM dial. And as usual, it's the Dudley Thompson Show. The first feature, is called What's the Verdict? We play 3 new songs by new and established artists, and the one you like, you vote big tune. The one you think is just an okay song, you vote average tune. And the one you think is no good, or the one you don't like, you vote lame tune. Before we go to any song, and guess what the 3 songs inside today's grill, the 3 songs are High School by Wise Man, the first one on the grill. And the second song inside today's grill is one called Ratatatatat by the man called Ja Ahmed. And the third song inside today's grill is one entitled Tone It Down by Victoria Ricketts. And before we go to any of the 3 songs, let's go to the brand new song. Not really a brand new song, mind you. Yes, man. Let's go down to something there from In Between Time. Here we go. 96.1 on this here FM dial. Something here from Sharon Anderson. We'll kick off today's show. All right, 96 on the FM band there for you as we continue to make it. Also inside today, we have Sports Spectrum. Also inside the show here as well, Sports Spectrum 96 on the FM band, where we indeed give you all the sports you need inside a Sports Spectrum. All right, 96.1 on this here FM dial, and as we continue to make it Root FM, we are the authentic voice of Jamaica's inner city. In the meantime, Sharon Anderson, where is Sharon Anderson there for you?
On your stereo and drop the beat, come make me ride it like a rodeo and rodeo.
Yeah man, Sharon Anderson.
Good things come from the streets. I'm the rose from the cold concrete. Sherry, my name. Bring the alarm. Another you just died. They took him out like fly by the cold on the pavement with tears in his eyes, and we cry. We cry. Politicians lie, soldiers on front line. Them start the war, we fight the war. What we're losing, we'll life for. Bring the alarm, we shall overcome. Cause this shall be done from the east to the west. We say peace and love, we don't stop. We can't stop. Well, turn me up, push up the levels on your stereo and drop the beat, come make me ride it like a rodeo. Them pomeo, the hypocrites act like they really holio. God bless the world, love me. Come from the ghetto, and me grow with some criminal. But on the weekends I worship with Christian. Live in the street, you see a girl has got to eat some pushing trigger. But I sing this hit to make you feel sweet. Bring the alarm, another you just dying. They took him out like fly, but they cold on the pavement with tears in his eyes, and we cry, we cry. Bring the alarm. The politicians lie, soldiers on front line. They start the war, we fight the war. What we're losing, we'll life for. Bring the alarm, we shall overcome. Cause this shall be done from the east to the west. We say peace and love, we don't stop. We can't stop. Boom. Them sell we guns, sell we lies, sell we promises. Until we say all we friends and we enemies and many men. Sell out them family for all pennies, man. The bigger heads are like through them teeth. I see them building this system that's sinking. With them PhD brains of the thinking. I laugh at the rich, I laugh at the poor. Who need now go get what the greedy get more. Bring the alarm. Another you just died. They took him out like fly, but they cold on the pavement with tears in his eyes, and we cry, we cry. Bring the alarm. The politicians lie, soldiers on front line. Them start the war, we fight the war. What we're losing, we're lives for. Bring the alarm, we shall overcome. Cause this shall be done from the east to the west. We say peace and love, we don't stop. We can't stop. Now say we shall overcome. From the east to the west, more peace, no stress. I say we shall overcome. From the east to the west, more peace, no stress. Everybody, bring the alarm. Another you just died. They took him out like fly, but they cold on the pavement with tears in his eyes, and we cry, we cry. Bring the alarm. The politicians lie, soldiers on front line. Them start the war, we fight the war. What we're losing, we're life for.
Majority, and you can see it's a real story, and we represent it. Believe me, real argument. It's not a joking thing. La 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 la. I want you to listen to this song. Because me not a college degree, no friend. friend in a society. Your mother know why you chat to me. No, she know why you chat to me. Me not have no house uptown. No pretty girl will take you around. She know why you chat to me. No, she know why you chat to me. I met this girl at the mall the other day.
What a beauty!
So beautiful, I was taken away. Thought I could have made her mine, but I might have swear blind. Even if I cloud me a climb, she had cut it like a vine.
And she say you, no, move on galant. See my daughter, you can't be the man. Worse when she sit the bang of phone in her hand. And what up with that, she say me favor King Kong. And then she start to ask me some question. But where is your house? Where is your land? About to want to get me daughter in hand. Move on galant back where you are come from.
Because me not a college degree, no friend in a society. Your mother know why you chat to me. No, she know why you chat to me. Me not have no house uptown. No pretty cat will take you around. She know why you chat to me.
And that's so
She know why you chat to me.
should never happen.
She rather chat to me, say young and miss a chin because she say I love the money of the real bling bling. Because I yard and factory and foreign boy. Oh, what a thing, yes.
Hello.
Girl, your mom don't understand your emotion. It hurts so bad, I'm still holding on.
Come on, you should make a difference. She tell me say she love me and the real argument. But the mother she don't have no conscience. Between me and her daughter she a run wire face. Me tell her no judge a book by the cover. Diplomatically intelligent vanity is above her. But mama still say no, still can't be your lover. You're a liar or a doctor or a pride minister.
I met this girl at the mall the other day. So beautiful, I was taken away. Thought I could have made her mine, but I might as well blind. Even if I thought me climb, she got it like a vine.
All right, now the 6 on the FM band. Hey, this song by Silky D and the man called by Silky D, and this one is not inside today's verdict. All right, so this one you heard a while ago is not a part of the verdict. All right, these are past winning song. The man called Silky D you heard a while ago, and this is a past big song inside the show. So this one is not a part of today's 3 songs. I mean, time before we play today's 3 songs for the show, you know some past winners inside What's the Word 96.1 on the FM band, and that's how we do it before we give you the 3 songs for today's show. Some past winners, yeah man, inside What's the Word. It's 96 on the FM band, and again the 3 songs are High School by Wise Man, the second one is called Ratatatat by the man called Jai Meds, and the third one is called Tone It Down by Victoria Ricketts. And those are the 3 songs inside today's grill. All right, it's 96 years again on the FM band, and that was a past winning song. So trying to give you some of the past ones before we give you the 3 songs that are inside today's show. Later on, we have Vanessa McLean will be a special guest inside the show for you today. Vanessa McLean, yeah man, she'll be here. All right, this one is the big song from last week. The big song from last week. Here we go. The big song. Yeah, man, from last week. 96 on the FM dial.
Representing die. Everyone want good. Everyone want it great. Let a young step to it. The destiny awaits. Moving on. Them can't hold back. We're moving forward. Just do it like Nike success with that. Moving on. Them can't hold back. We're moving forward. Just do it like Nike success with that. Up they gotta do it. Up they gotta do it. See me put it up there, you know, ask me for it. Up they gotta do it. Success I do it. So big at the girls them do it. me big tougher than the concrete. Do me thing now, me not too discreet. Me and give it, girls say me sweet, you seven, man I pray and the Cherokee G. No time where you
Again from the top, the big song inside last week's What's the Verdict 96.1 on the FM band.
records die. Everyone want good, everyone want it great. Get a youth step to the gate. The destiny awaits, moving on. Them can't hold back, we're moving forward. Just do it like Nike success with it. Moving on. Them can't hold back, we're moving forward. Just do it like Nike success with it. Up they gotta do it, up they gotta do it. See me put it up there, you know, ask me for it. Up they gotta do it, success I do it. So me got the girls them beat. Louis V shirt, white snakes, my feet. Can I say me big tougher than the concrete? Do me thing low, me not too discreet. Me and give it, girls say me sweet, you seven, man I pray and the Cherokee G. No time where you peep up and wait till I sleep. Sunday things that keep up like a Dennis cash money's got to be on the beach. Me a rich dance and reggae, King Addy and they teach me the siege. Every youth here to the peak, cause of variation are really sweet. So get up and creep, put your foot in the street. Moving on, them can't hold back, we're moving forward. Just do it like Nike success with it. Moving on, them can't hold back, we're moving forward. Just do it like Nike success with it. Think up like 7-Eleven, you talk in the streets. Up with the chain on my neck, not my brain, not my feet. Up with the food, no consume, up with them, so why if you eat? Up with the vegetable, cornmeal and me wheat. I don't speak good, me them in no play bingo. Object me know how lose and no bingo. I'm not done mafia, but in the streets man I bring up. We no textile. Moving on, them can't hold back, we're moving forward. Just do it like Nike success with it. Moving on, them can't hold back, we're moving forward. Just do it like Nike success with it. Up they gotta do it, up they gotta do it. See me put it up there, you know, ask me for it. Up they gotta do it, success I do it. So they got the girls them beat. Louis V shirt, white snakes, my feet. You know me big tougher than the concrete. Do me thing now, me not too discreet. Me and give it, girls say me sweet, you seven, man I pray and the Cherokee G. No time where you peep up and wait till I sleep. Sunday things that keep up like a Dennis cash money's got to be on the beach. Me a rich dance and reggae, King Addy and they teach me the siege. Every youth here to the peak, cause of variation are really sweet. So get up and creep, put your foot in the street.
Ashley, me nah lie, you know. I go down a Zinkling, go do my homework one day, and the place nice, you know.
Jody, I want it one.
The place have AC, the homework print real good, especially the picture them.
What? Like me have to go check out down a Zinc Link.
Zinc Link Internet Cafe, located at 1 Maho Drive, on the grounds of the Mustard Seed Communities, offers a wide range of services including typing, research assistance, printing, photocopying, and visa application assistance. You can also email your printing job to us at zinclinkcafe@gmail.com. All you have to do is come, pay, and collect. Opening hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mondays to Fridays, and 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. That's Zinc Link Internet Cafe.
And that's how we are link. God never said the road would be easy, but remember, faith is the moving cause of all action. Join us every Wednesday for the program Touch Me with Pastor Hall and team from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. on Roots 96.1 FM for all your inspirations, healing, and deliverance. That's Touch Me every Wednesday from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m.
The Errol Rotary Evangelistic Association presents Walk Free on Roots 96.1 FM. Listen every Sunday from 4:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Walk Free is an outreach radio program of the Errol Rotary Evangelistic Association geared to address your spiritual needs, challenge persons to be free from the shackles of sin, and build our faith in God. You will hear special life-changing testimonies, life-changing messages, inspirational music, and thought-provoking discussions. Tune in this and every Sunday from 4:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. for Walk Free, and be reminded, for who the Son sets free is free indeed.
This is Winston Bello Bell inviting you to join me on Pastor Bello Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., and every Wednesday and Friday, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Pastor Bello Live is inspirational, fun, and motivational. Pastor Bello Live for prayers and giveaways. Pastor Bello Live, where kingdom technology is activated and God is at work.
Are you in search for...
You know what I mean? Watch this, now check this, man. You know it going on. Ooh, it's DT again. DT forever. Ooh, DT, you rock the world. I know. As I go walking down the street, I could hear the people saying, what's the verdict? Is where you play them songs, and these are the words they're saying. It is you, it is you, it is you. Dudley Thompson, it's you, yes, it's you.
What's the verdict? Every Saturday night, you gotta tune in to Dudley Thompson. Oh, it's called You to Make Your Vote. It's true. It's a big true. Sparta. What's the verdict going? Dudley Thompson is your host. Call and make your vote. All the listeners who are listening to them Saturday night, call and give your support. Let the people them know the verdict is right. All they wanna do is listen verdict Saturday night. Hey, let the people them know the verdict is right. Call it Saturday night and vote for the tune you like. Hey. Yeah, you got to tune into the number one station, 96.1 Roots FM on the Saturday night with your favorite disc jockey, Dudley Thompson.
All right, and welcome to the feature we call What's the Verdict? And it's 96.1 on this your FM dial. And we have three songs inside for you today. The three songs. The first one is High School by Wiseman. And that song is the first song for you inside today's grill.
Very special.
And the second song inside the grill is one called Ratatatat by the man called Jamid. That's Ratatatat by the man called Jamid. And that one is the second song inside today's grill. And the third song inside today's grill is one entitled Tone It Down by Victoria Ricketts. Third song inside today's grill. All right, and before we give you today's first song, let's now tell you the rules of how to vote inside What's the Verdict. All right, let's welcome Sanisha Harmony Bailey.
First, listen to all three songs carefully, and if the song you like, vote Big Tune. The song you think is just okay, vote average tune. And the song you think is no good, vote lame tune. If you fail to give a verdict on all three songs, your vote will be invalid. To vote live on air,
You simply call 407-5220. That's a no, you simply call 376-8418. That's a 376-8418 to call to vote live on air. All right, it's 96.1 on this your FM dial, and the show is called What's the Verdict? 96.1 on the FM dial. All right, and now we go to the first song inside today's grill, and it's from the man called Wise Man. Yeah, man, Wise Man. The first song by the man called Wise Man. One called High School by Wise Man, and that one is the first song inside today's grill from Wise Man. One called High School. Here we go. The first song inside today's grill.
We pass ends and paper. The clips they are bass and treble. Pastor Sherry, but me I go take you to me high school level. In a high school, everybody knows that you are true. In a high school, you know say me cool, but you can't take me for fool. High school, everybody know I is true. Music when me use as me tools, to tell you about me high school. When I used to girls and glass, urban class, used to have devices, words and parts, hairs and glass. Here I glass, me play ball, so you know see the album pass, long distance to last, but bucket and pass. Both be a gala come glass, and in a my glass, you know me like the boss, who has a teacher laugh when me start up on the heart. In a high school, everybody knows that you are true. In a high school, you know say me cool, but you can't take me for fool. High school, everybody know I is true. Music when me use as me tools, to tell you about me high school. I used to fools and tricks, me couldn't use the tools to be bad lyrics. It's not my shoe, me never release. Every day me sit down, I bring the cherry lips, tell me and with the she's and envy rich. Don't like you, so she envy you, then do and not X and me a spit lyrics. You come with green orange jumping slicks, but still everybody hate me, and every female me hell want hate me. They are haters, want hate me, so me take me for them, girl deliberate me, yeah. Still everybody hate me, every female me hell want hate me. Haters, want hate me, so me take me for them, girl deliberate me, yeah. In a high school, everybody knows that you are true. In a high school, you know say me cool, but you can't take me for fool. High school, everybody know I is true. Music when me use as me tools, to tell you about me high school. I used to girls and glass, urban class, used to have devices, words and parts, hairs and glass. Here I glass, me play balls, you know see the album pass, long distance to last, bucket and pass. Sports be a gala come glass, and in a my glass, you know me like the boss, who has teach a laugh when me start up on the heart. In a high school, everybody knows that you are true. In a high school, you know say me cool, but you can't take me for fool. High school, everybody know I is true. Music when me use as me tools, to tell you about me high school. We pass pens and paper, it keeps the bass and treble. Pastor Sherry, but me a go take you to me high school level, yeah.
And that was the first song inside today's grill. And it comes from the man called Wise Man, one called High School. All right, and now we go to the second song inside today's grill. And this one here is entitled Ratatatatat by the man called Jai Meds. And this one is the second song inside today's grill. Jai Meds, one called This one is called Ratatatatat. Here we go. The second song inside today's grill.
Know that we will be safe by the time we reach half the way. Man, roll up.
Second song there, false start there. Applause for the.
See up on the inside, what a vibe. Tell me, say you go, cause you're my life. Full of faith, I'ma take your advice. Say where I go in tomorrow when the sun arises. Yeah. Never said all that we will be safe. By the time we reach half the way, man, roll up and we'll have the cake. After that, the shot start to spring. You want just rat-a-tat-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat-tat. She can squeeze, man, a drop. Scream, mama, that war. What kind of heart them man you got? Baby, bust the way, bigger day, 1 o'clock. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat-tat. Take for yourself when you hear the bomb clap, boy. Boy. One life you got to can't buy that a shop. Mama said, son, no get mixed up. Don't follow company, she tell him enough. Gonna catch quacker so them catch him short. My virgin but him job I gonna take him up. And if I try find I can't wait till top here on the show. He wanna bring them set him up. And we make it bust. Man when used to just squeeze and wait him up. You want be a rat-a-tat-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat-tat. She can squeeze, man, I drop, people scream, I want that boy. All the man I got, tell me boss, say wait, bigger day, 1 o'clock, rat-a-tat-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat-tat. Take on yourself when you hear the bomb clap, boy. Boy. I want life you got to can't buy that a shop now. Only other ton of clapping on the storm. Now so light up like 10 o'clock in the man. Find my friend near down upon him back in the land. Oh, why daddy that fi go on? You know, I feel it to my heart without a effing doubt. Seems like yesterday we were making joke. Wonder what were the words from a raging mouth. If him shout, no kill me before them take him out. Only you rat-a-tat-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat-tat. Jigga squeeze. Man, I drop, people scream, I want that boy. What kind of heart them man you got? Tell me about the way bigger day, 1 o'clock. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat-tat. For yourself when you hear the mama clap, boy. Boy, I want life you got, you can't buy that a shot, no. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat, she got squeeze, man, I drop, people scream. Scream, yeah, 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 yeah.
Just heard the second song on the grill by the man called Meds, one called Ratatatatat. All right, and now we go to the third song inside today's grill, and it's entitled by Victor Ricketts, and it's called Tone It Down. And this one is the third song inside today's grill.
the city. Let us keep the peace and tone it down. Tone it down, brothers, tone it down. Sisters, come on and tone it down. You were causing confusion all over town. In the name of Jesus, come on and tone it down. Settle your difference, we've got to fight. Stealing and killing, this is not right. Your zeal is causing too much blight. In the name of Jesus, come on and tone it down. Tone it down, brothers, tone it down. Sisters, come on and tone it down. If you're causing confusion all over town, in the name of Jesus, come on and tone it down. When you were a child, you caused so much laughter. Things started changing as you grew up faster. Don't let your life be a recipe for disaster. In the name of Jesus, come on and tone it down. Tone it down, brothers, tone it down. Sisters, come on and tone it down. If you're causing confusion all over town, in the name of Jesus, come on and tone it down. Nothing is left to the imagination, creating cause for a demonstration. X-rated, liberated, words are at war. How can you ask me what this fight is for? So tone it down, brothers, tone it down. Sisters, come on and tone it down. If you're causing confusion all over town, in the name of Jesus, come on and tone it down. Tone it down, brothers, tone it down. Sisters, come on and tone it down. If you're causing confusion all over town, in the name of Jesus, come on and tone it down. So tone it down, brothers, tone it down. Sisters, come on and tone it down. If you're causing confusion all over town, in the name of Jesus, come on and tone it down. Settle your difference, we got to fight. Killing and stealing, this is not right. That zeal you have is causing too much blight. In the name of Jesus, come on and tone it down. Tone it down, brothers, tone it down. Brothers and sisters, tone it down.
You have heard all three songs so far. Winston Jail, yes, welcome. The first one, Lame. Second song, Big Church song. All right, thank you. So I voted for Winston Jail. All right, thanks there. We'll take your vote right. We'll take a pause for the cause. And you heard all three songs so far, mind you. We'll take a pause for the cause and come back and take your call and your vote on a quick commercial timeout.
Are you in search for life's true meaning? Are you in need of a sweet anointing? Are you in need of a holy blessing? Well, here's something inspiring. Join Dwight Irving on Roots 96.1 FM from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. for the Sunday morning inspiration. It's radical, it's natural, it's inspirational. It's the Sunday morning.
With me, your host, Abaco, right here on Roots 96.1 FM, rising out of the rising out of the rising out of
The Errol Rotary Evangelistic Association presents Walk Free on Roots 96.1 FM. This and every Sunday from 4:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Walk Free is an outreach radio program of the Errol Rotary Evangelistic Association geared to address your spiritual needs, challenge persons to be free from the shackles of sin, and build our faith in God. You will hear special life-changing testimonies, life-changing messages, inspirational music, and thought-provoking discussions. Tune in this and every Sunday from 4:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. for Walk Free, and be reminded, for who the sun sets free is free indeed.
This is Winston Bello Bell inviting you to join me on Pastor Bello Live.
All right, it's 96.1 on the FM band again. It's 407. It's 407-5220. No, 376-8418. You can call or text or WhatsApp your votes to that number. You heard the three songs so far, 96 on the FM band. And let's now go to our WhatsApp votes here right now and see who are the person voting so far on the WhatsApp vote. All right, coming there from Latisha Brown. All right, he said Latisha Brown. All right, and she said the first one is a average song. Second song is a big tune. Third song is a lame song. All right, we go on. You can also vote live here on live stream, and we got a live stream vote earlier, and it came from the man called Winston Gel over there in New Jersey, and he said the first song is lame, second song is big, and the third song is average. That's your fair vote, Winston Gel over there in the place called New Jersey. And it's 96 there on the FM band. Thanks to Winston Gel in New Jersey for your vote. All right, 96 on the FM band. Again, it's a 376-8418. That's a 376-8418 to vote live on air. And you can also vote live on stream. All right, we're going on to some of the pre-voting. We have Baller from Spanish Town, and it's saying the first one is the average song. Our regular one there from Jackie Ennis. First one lame, second song big, third song average. There, thanks for your vote, Jackie Ennis over there in New Jersey. All right, thanks there to Jackie Ennis over there in the place called New Jersey. Thanks for the vote. And she's saying the first one, first lame, second big, third average. All right. Thanks there to Jackie Ennis in New Jersey. Thanks there for your votes there, Jackie Ennis over there in New Jersey. All right, it's 96 on the FM band. It's 407. No, it's a 376-8418. That's a 376-8418. Or you can text to the same number. I can vote live on the live stream, right? We are live on Facebook, live on Roots 96.1 FM. I know this. I'm coming up at 7:30. Yeah, man, we have a guest at 7:30. You can't miss her. And you can feel free to text or WhatsApp or live stream your comments. She's Vanessa McLean. She'll be in here at 7:30. Gospel artist. We'll hear more from her. So very shortly, you can feel free to time to go interactive with our special guest, Vanessa McLean, will be in studio shortly. So again, 96 on the FM band. So I'll give you now. Here we go with this one now. Baller from Spanish Town saying the first one is an average song. The second song is a big song, and the third song is a lame tune. Marlon from Spanish Town said the first one by Wiseman average, second song by I Made Big, and the third song is a lame song by Victoria Ricketts. We're going to Zala over there from Spanish Town as well, and he said the first one is an average song by Wiseman, second song is a big song by I Meds, and the third song is a lame tune by Victoria Ricketts. All right, Bobby from Bay Farm Road saying the first one is a big song by High Meds, make that down by Wiseman. The second song is also a big song by High Meds, and the third song is a big song by Victoria Ricketts. All right, on the second, and also Sonia from Almond Town saying the first one average, second song is a big tune, and the third song is a lame tune. Winston Gel from New Jersey saying the first one is an average song, second song big, third song average. We have Jackie Ennis from New Jersey saying the first one is a big tune, first one is a lame tune. Now let's recheck. Let's go to the live feed here and recheck. Say that first one is a lame tune, second song is a big tune, and the third song is a lame tune coming there from Jackie Ennis over there in New Jersey. All right, 96 on the FM band is What's the Verdict? Let's get back to our text line again and see. And some person who texted earlier, they were texting the wrong way, so those texts will not be entered into into the votes. All right, let's go now to the Dudley Thompson page and see if any text the Dudley Thompson WhatsApp page right now. and see who text there on the WhatsApp page. All right, one comment there. I see a number. If a number ends with 8846, and I don't see a name, but I see a 8846 number, and it said first one average, second song lame. No, it said first one big, second song average, and it said no. It said the average. It's an average for three. It's a third song is average, and it say number 2 is a lame tune, and number 1 is a big song. All right, that's your vote. There come there from not sure who the person is, but it says if a number ends if you voted in the WhatsApp group, the number ends with 8846. That is your verdict. All right, 96 on the FM band is 407-522 no 376-8418. That's a 376-8418. And you can text our WhatsApp to that number. All right, it's 96 on the FM dial. And we go now and see now. We don't take voice note votes. All right, one coming there from, if your number ends with 77623, you're saying the first one is an average song, second song is a big tune, and the third song is a lame tune. All right, it's 96.1 on the FM band. It's called What's the Verdict? The 407-52220. I keep on that number. It's a 376-8418. That's a 376-8418 number to call right now inside the show here for What's the Verdict. All right, let's go and check on my text line. And who now is on the text line 96 here, and it's the call to vote. It's 376-8418. Again, only 376-8418, and they can just WhatsApp or text to that vote. All right, I see some votes here on my WhatsApp page, and if your number ends with 8, it's a 376-8418 number at 7:30. You can get ready. Winston Jail over there in New Jersey, and Jackie Ennis. You can feel free to ask questions for a special guest, Vanessa McLean, a big verdict winner. Will be in studio very shortly. So feel free to ask her questions. 96 on the FM dial. All right, so and that's all we wind down today's. Let's now see. It looks as though without a doubt the big song inside today. What's the verdict? It's gonna be song number 2, Ratatatatat, by the man based on the preliminary count. Ratatatatat. Yeah man, that song is the big song inside today's What's the Verdict based on the preliminary count right now. Ratatatatat. Yeah, look like you voted that song as the big song here inside What's the Verdict. Here we go. Yeah, about the big song for today's show, Ratatatatat, by the man called Jai Meds. And you voted this song as the big song inside today's What's the Verdict. 96.1 on this year FM dial. Yeah, we go with this one. This one there for you. Ratatatatat. The big song inside the verdict. That is 6 here. Yo. Oh. Yeah, man, big song there for you. Here we go, the big song inside the verdict.
See up on the ends, I wanna vibe. Tell me, say you go, cause you're my life. Full of it, I'ma take your advice. Say where I go link tomorrow when the sun rises. Never say down that we won't be seen. By the time we reach off the way, man roll up and we'll have the cake. After that, a shot start to spray. You want just rat-a-tat-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat-tat. Trigger squeeze, man, a drop. Scream, mama, that war. What kind of heart them man you got? Baby, bust the weight, bigger day, 1 o'clock. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat-tat. Take for yourself when you hear the bomber clap, boy. Boy. One life you got, you can't buy that a shop. Mama said, son, don't get mixed up. Don't follow company, she tell him enough. Gonna catch work, so them catch him short. Me raging, but him job, me gonna take him up. And if I try find, I can't wait till top. Here on the show, him wanna friend them set him up. And we make it bust, man, when used to trust. Squeeze and wet him up. You want be a rat-tat-tat-tat, rat-tat-tat-tat. She can squeeze, man, I drop, people scream about that word. All the man I got, tell me bust away, wiggle day, 1 o'clock. Rat-tat-tat-tat, rat-tat-tat-tat. Think on yourself when you hear the mama clap, why? Why? I want life you got to can't buy that a shop now. Only other gonna clap in the storm. Now so light up like 10 o'clock in the morning. Find my friend lay down on him back in the land. Oh, you ain't that enough me go. Yeah, yeah. All right, and that was the big song in today's What's the Verdict? It's called Rat-tat-tat-tat. You see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 big votes, 1 average, and 1 lame. All right, that's the big song for tonight by the man called Jai Meds, one called Rat-tat-tat-tat. Yeah, man, the big song in the side today. Remember today tonight, very shortly, we're joined in studio by Vanessa McLean. You can't miss it. You can tell a friend to log on now to the Dudley Thompson Show Facebook page at YouTube page right now, and listen and go and feel free to ask questions, go interactive with Vanessa McLean. Yeah, man, she's a big What's the Verdict winner and a gospel artist on the rise. But in the meantime, we're gonna go now, take a pause for the cause, and come back with the feature we call their Sports Spectrum here inside the Dudley Thompson Show Sports Spectrum 96.1 on this year FM dial. Indeed, it's now time for go sports. And then after sports, we go to a special guest inside the guest slot, Vanessa McLean, right after we go inside Sports Spectrum. Here we go, 96 on the FM dial. And the big talking point in sports today in football, it's on the Reggae Girls yet to settle on a contract. Wow, the Reggae Girls. And today's sports spectrum is brought to you, of course, by settle on a contract. Here we go. 96 on the FM band.
If you want transportation and air or sea, just download Happy Moto for free. The app for you, the app for me. Just download Happy Moto for free.
APPYMOTOR. Happy Motor. GPS tracking and hassle-free transportation for you and me. Download it today from the App Store or Google Play. Visit our website at www.happymotor.com or email us support@happymotor.com. Call us at 1-876-455-4732. Happy Motor, the app for you and me.
The big album, The Ultimate, Paul Hamilton and Friends, now available, featuring Paul Hamilton.
Oh, baby, baby, so wild world.
Admiral Tess.
I was glad.
Bhutan Warrior.
Time has come.
Sam Buttercup.
As close as I can.
Upton James.
Girl of my dream, where are you?
Michael Rutherford. The big album, The Ultimate, Paul Hamilton and Friends, now available, featuring Paul Hamilton.
Oh, baby, baby, so wild world.
Admiral Tess.
I was glad.
Bhutan Warrior.
Time has come.
Sam Buttercup.
As close as I can.
Upton James.
Girl of my dream, where are you?
Michael Rutherford. And Proactive.
Bang to bang, the river come down, the rhythm possible.
The Ultimate, Paul Hamilton and Friends. Get your copies now.
Count on me, say at a first night party.
Distributed by VP Records. Just call 954-966-4744. Team performance and Winston Jelly saying yes that I made it has a future ahead of him. Yeah man, thanks there to Winston Jelly. Will pass on the message there to the man called I made, the singer of Ratatatat, the song that just won inside What's the Verdict. All right, I'm back inside the sports spectrum right now, and they're saying there's still no contract between the JFF and the reggae girls going forward. As you know, they're trying to qualify for the World Cup. They're drawn alongside Italy, Australia, and Brazil in their zone, and still no contract for the girls. The lawyers and JFF are still at loggerheads. We're just hoping that this will not affect them going forward into the World Cup. All right, and the simple contract that was generated, and there are some sticking points that they have to work through, and we're going to see hopefully in the very near future this will iron out, because in just beginning of May, and the tournament starts in June. On a better note, now Excelsior High School, they clinched the high school girl football title again. So Excelsior High School claim their third straight and seventh overall in the ISA Girls School Football Competition after they beat Denham Town by 4-1 in the finals at the Spanish Town Prisons Oval. The champion came back from an early goal conceded by Nova Atkinson, who put their underdogs in front in the 15th minute. And however, within coach Davia Gilbert, who is also the coach of Watertown's female football team, said he never had any doubt that his team would get back in the game despite the early setback. Again, we say congratulations there to Excelsior again for winning the high school girl football tournament. All right. And on a sad note again, the big finals they played at the stadium on Monday between Waterhouse and Portman United that ended prematurely. No, sorry. It ended in a Portmore win. But the spectators threw missiles on the field, and to the view of many, the officials was not in charge, because at one point in time, the referee, she called for a throw-in to the Portmore team, and when the linesman the assistant referee ordered that, say it's the other way, the missiles began to throw on the field. So again, the officiating in that game was inconsistent, and please do not bring gender into the activity. It wasn't a gender event, that was a gender affair, just a matter of competence. Because I've seen where Waterhouse played Arnett Gardens in a final, after Jackie went final some years ago at Arnett Gardens, and the referee lost the game totally, and it was a rough affair, and they were all male referees at that encounter. Not about a gender issue, it's about competence. There were 4 females officials in that game, and the official just did not have the game in the control. It was out of hand, and the spectators and the players show the regard for the four officials. And again, it happened in other games where they are male in charge, so please do not try to put the gender to the thing. I heard a person saying that, and they should that have made four females be in charge of the game. But as I said, that a gender issue, it don't matter about competence. All right. Let's also say, just remind you again, that Carnival Rebirth will be held, that's tomorrow, at the Seward Primary and Junior High School, and it starts at 10 a.m. Oh, Carnival Rebirth. For those who are Carnival fans, this is the Carnival. It starts for you. This will held for you tomorrow over there at Seward Primary and Junior High School. So you can get your costume at Queen's Bar. Olympic Way is a stone throw from the Olympic Gardens police station. Go to Queen's Bar and get your costume, and you can go on down there right now. Gonna start this tomorrow, and it's gonna be run up Bay Farm Road, Walton Park Road, and come down back and end at Seward Primary and Junior High School. That's the carnival. And also self-cleaning enterprise and haulage services. They offers party cleaning, factory cleaning, commercial cleaning, removal, building cleaning, function cleaning, office cleaning, garbage cleaning, and tree cutting and house cleaning. And they can call that Joshua Barris, and they can call them. Yes, they're the pro cleaners. Yes, you can see they are all the cleaning you want. Just call it right now on your screen, and they are the pro cleaners across Kingston and St. Andrew. Call them right now. A number on your screen. All right, for those listening on the radio, you can call them as well at 876-886-3677. All right, and you can call them right there and then. All right, it's 96.1 on the FM dial. As we wind down the sports spectrum for you and make way and for our guest very shortly, who's waiting in the wings. Yeah, man, Vanessa McLean. Yeah, man, I remember you can WhatsApp or text, so you can go interactive, and she's a big What's the Verdict winner, Vanessa McLean. In the meantime, we're gonna wind down sports spectrum for you for today. So again, and also let's say congratulations there to Barcelona. They beat Liverpool by 3-0 in the first leg, and Messi was on fire when they won that first game over Liverpool 3-0. And the third leg we played Tuesday at Anfield. So Liverpool will have a hard task trying to overturn three goals. Is it possible? You have to wait and see. My good friend there from Robin Road, they said, hey, it's gonna be all Barcelona affair. Shireen from Robin Road said, and they love the Barcelona victory over Liverpool. But hopefully we'll see what happens on the Anfield. But I tell you, 4 goals is not an easy. Whereas Messi is in a form that he's in right now. So it's almost a safe bet to say that Messi and Barcelona will take that tie. All right, so on that note, we come now to the end today of Sports Spectrum. And today's Sports Spectrum brought to you, of course, by Sports Spectrum. Hey, let's see. It's today inside of Sports Spectrum.
If you want transportation and air or sea, just download Happy Moto for free. The app for you, the app for me. Just download Happy Moto for free.
APPYMOTOR. Happy Motor. GPS tracking and also free transportation for you and me. Download it today from the App Store or Google Play. Visit our website at www.happymotor.com or email us support@happymotor.com. Call us at 1-876-455-4732. Happy Motor, the app for you and me.
The big album, The Ultimate, Paul Hamilton and Friends, now available, featuring Paul Hamilton, Admiral Tess, Wilton Warrior, Sam Buttercup,
as close as I can.
Upton James,
Girl of my dream, where are you?
Michael Rutherford,
Jamaica nice, Jamaica nice. It feels like paradise.
and Proactive.
Bang to bang, here we go come down. Possible.
The ultimate Paul Hamilton and friends. Get your copies now. Distributed by VP Records. Just call 954-966-4744.
All right, and that was Sports Spectrum 96.1 on the FM band. And now we go interactive with the big What's the Verdict winner. Yeah, we know her. You know her big song. I think getting played worldwide. Yeah, man. And it's called Footsteps. And 96 and if you can talk to her 96.1 and you can give us, and you can feel free to give your comment and be answer the question musically to Vanessa McLean. And here is her big song. Here is her big song 96.1 on this year FM.
To do his blessed way out, to love and conquer him. My footsteps, they were ordered by the Lord. Do you try to block my progress? Don't you ploy to block my path, it's not in my yes, and it's door. Not in your hands. My footsteps, they were ordered by the Lord. Oh, my footsteps, they were ordered by the Lord, yeah. To do his blessed will, to love and conquer him. My footsteps, they were ordered by the Lord. Like all servants of God, my footsteps, they were hidden for a reason, uncovered in God's season, unleashed upon the earth to do his blessed will, to love and conquer all the ill. Oh, my footsteps, they were ordered by the Lord, yeah, to do his blessed will, to love and conquer him. My footsteps, they were ordered by the Lord. Oh, my footsteps, they were ordered by the Lord, yeah, to do his blessed will, to love and conquer him. My footsteps, they were ordered by the Lord. My footsteps, they were ordered by the Lord. My footsteps, they were ordered by the Lord.
Vanessa McLean in studio. Welcome to Roots FM Studios and also to live on stream.
Thank you for having me, and thanks to all the persons who voted for Footsteps. You're truly special, and I know your fingers were ordered by the Lord to vote for me.
All right, tell our listeners and our viewers now, how did you get involved in music in the very first place? Your father is a very famous musician.
Yes, my father is a Grammy Award winning.
Wow.
It was Sly and Ranchy before it became Sly and Robbie, and a Grammy Award musician and songwriter, rubber dub partner by Jimmy Cliff, was co-written by my daddy. And my daddy was a bass guitarist and a good one. He could also write and sing, but the bass guitar was his thing. He was a dynamic man. He loved to dance and he liked to dress up when he was playing the guitars. He had a sense of fashion and it was his little bass that was the dancing on the stage and everybody would be like, what's
So
that
how
one on
much
here?
what influence did it had on your career?
Everything to do with it. Everything to do with it. I mean, my daddy was always in a room playing his guitar, practicing. It's all about music. He would be like, one of you have to, or all of you have to go and do this music. And I'm like, I feel sorry for my daddy. I'm gonna have to do this when I get big. But my mom was a staunch Christian, so she wanted me to do anything that I was doing for God. But my father, he's one of my main influences. He's well respected in the music industry, He's a gifted guitarist.
And he played amongst the best.
Oh, amongst
Jimmy
the best.
Cliff, the Butcher Banton, all artists he played for an album.
Marcia Griffiths.
Marcia Griffiths.
Just about everybody was part of the original Taxi Gang. He was part of Father Gooden's band, Earl China Smith, Don McDowell. Lloyd Parks taught him how to play the guitar. So, he was amongst the best and he was on the top of his game, my father. Yeah.
So at what age you said that you want to go into music?
I, like from the age of 10, when you start getting to know about stuff, I said I want to be like my daddy. I want to be singing and I want to be dancing just like my daddy. I'm going to be just like him. But, I want to be, you had like people like Mama Nancy and, all them artists. I thought, oh my God, I want to be like these people. So at a very early age, I just wanted to be like him. My
Like
mother,
daddy.
yeah, my mother also loved singing. She's the type that would just burst out singing and everywhere. I'm not surprised my daddy was interested in her because she loved music. She really loved music.
So at age 10, is it that you want to be a singer?
Yes.
Did you sing at school, concert, primary school?
That's a whole nother story because I remember when I was like 10, my mother had me in church, from a very early age. And I remember one day I was in the yard and, I'm always singing. So I'm singing on the concrete and my mother, I had the broomstick with my mother's heels singing and, singing one of them, not so Christian like little girl singing this song and dancing, you put on to start this kind of dance. And my mother like, hold on a minute. You want to come turn ranchy? You will sing nothing but the Lord's song. So I had my broomstick and she had her broomstick over the other corner.
For two different reasons.
Yes.
Two different reasons.
Yeah. I remember one Sunday too, I boycotted church because my daddy bought me one of them little Walkmans when he went to China on tour. And I wanted to just sit down and listen to the reggae music on the Walkman. So I funny like I was not too well, and I would hide and listen to this Walkman and not remembering that it's time for mother to come home. I was in the house singing Jimmy Cliff, the rebel in me, can touch the rebel in me. My mother said, what rebel is going on in that house? You're supposed to be at church. And I joined the church choir. Eventually I joined the church choir, and started singing on the choir. Quietly, I would sing at the back of the choir, and I would be just singing there. And when the choir mistress came around one day, said, who's that singing? What's that voice? And I'm like, quiet. So she was there trying to figure out, pretending as if she wasn't watching me. So I started to sing. So she came behind me and she said, oh, it's you. It's you. You have to go forward. And I'm like, go forward? Me, little me? I was only like maybe 12 or so, and they started giving me some lead roles in the choir to like sing on the junior choir. And when the choir would merge together, they would be giving me like lead roles to sing, and I'd do solos as well. So that was Sister Harris at the Full Gospel Deliverance Church of God. In the church, you the reggae gospel was not so much popular at that time.
That
You
no,
either
yeah,
sang this soft kind of holy spiritual gospel in there. You wouldn't sing reggae. So I had a craving based off my father's love and wanting to be like him. So I decided to, they're not singing the reggae in the church. So I would be going up, Beanie Man. Beanie Man and I went to the same school.
Oh.
So when Beanie Man done perform, I used to want to go up to DJ behind him. And of course, I was in the church, so this is contrary to church doctrine. And, I would still go and sing like clean songs. Maybe I'd want to sing, clean reggae songs or sing like Whitney Houston. But, the church, they don't believe in those, they just believe in the gospel. So I was subsequently reported to the church for singing this reggae, which landed me in all sorts of trouble. All sorts of trouble. My trouble knew no ending with the church, and my mother, who held a prominent post in the church, landed her before the church board because her daughter wanted to go and sing reggae.
And the church, and it's a church thing.
Yeah, it's a church of God,
Oh,
even
right.
gospel reggae wasn't well developed. So, they didn't have this kind of reggae feel. But I had a craving for singing reggae.
And their
The
mother wanted
genre.
you to sing gospel.
Yeah, they wanted me to sing, their kind of clap and, how church go. Church of God, Pentecostal church, stamping Holy Ghost filled. Yeah, and that's how.
All right, I see. People have voted inside. What's the verdict saying? We are getting some late votes inside the verdict. This one say first one lame, second song big, third song average. But I don't see a name. I see a number OS is number 908. I don't know who it's coming from, but thanks for voting anyway. But now in studios we have Vanessa McLean. Yeah, man, the big verdict winner with the big song called A Footstep. Footstep. Ordered by the Lord.
They've tried to block my progress. They've tried to block my past. They've tried to destroy my future.
And the big verdict winner
Sandy, I got peace and gun.
with the big song called Footsteps.
Steps, they are ordered
by the Lord.
Oh, my footsteps, they were ordered by the Lord, yeah, to do His blessed will, to love and conquer Him. My footsteps, they were ordered by the Lord. So you try to block my progress. Don't you try to block my path. It's not in my hands, and it's totally not in your hands. My footsteps, they were ordered by the Lord. Oh, my
Alright, tell us now your first experience inside the studios.
Well, that was a strong calling because I went off and because of the church board and my mother, and she had to move churches because of me and my rebellion, my rebellious self. I went off and I read for a master's in a particular area. I did a degree and I decided I'm not going to sing nothing because I can't sing reggae. I can't do it how I want to do it. Church people are trying to rule my singing and I'm not going to have it. So I just went off. And what used to happen though was that I would get up and hear songs playing in my ears. I'm like, leave my ear alone. New songs would just start playing in my ear. And, one of the first songs that came to me was this Footstep song. And how it came to me was that because I was a strong girl, because I always knew there was a purpose for me, and I know that I'm not a normal person. I mean, I've got a strong calling on my life, and I I contemplated for many years about what am I gonna do with this music, but it kept playing in my ear. And this song came from a place where, since I was little, people would say, "Oh, she's not gonna turn out very well because she's a strong-natured girl." And it's funny, I wasn't too interested in academics when I was younger. So they used to say, "Oh, she's not gonna do well in life," and so on. A lot of negative people around me, and this song just kept playing in my ears. My footsteps were ordered by the Lord, and so I was led to go and start recording, because after I wrote this song down, another one would start playing, and another one would start playing. And I remember I went to Rebel Salute with my uncle Grey Patch, who's a gospel artist.
Oh, Grey Pat is also
Yeah.
a vertical as well.
He's my uncle, Grey Patch.
He won as a secular artist first, and then as a gospel artist.
Oh, these things follow us around, and I didn't know this until today. So he was one of the first gospel acts when they started doing gospel acts on Rebel Salute. So I went to support my uncle, and I met Reverend Don McDowell, and he said to me, he builds rhythm. I'm like, all right, he builds rhythms. And then I remember being introduced to Tony Rebel. And he says, who? He says, my uncle says, this is Ranchi's daughter. Ranchi, the bassy, guitarist, Grammy man. He says,
Hi there to Janet Reed. Oh, Jacinth Reed there. Was it anything for our guest in the studio? Jacinth Reed. And to Jackie. I don't see a question on online, Jackie. Repost it, Jackie. I don't see it. All right. Jackie there, I think she's somewhere in Jacksonville. All right.
Well, and then I met Tony Rebel, and my uncle was saying something, because I got this background in these degrees. So he says something about management, and he says this. Remember, Tony Rebel says this is Ranchi's daughter. She's got the music in her. And he looked at me and said, when you're ready, come check me. So what you're talking about management? This girl is music self, it's Rancho Pitney. And I went home, and the voice of God just kept saying, you got to do. The songs were getting to over 150, going to 160 in my ears, writing them down. And I said, Lord, what am I going to do? I need a rhythm to be built. And because, I've got these degrees, the people in music around me, they either want me to do management or something, because my brothers own music studios as well. So they would be closing the door, like, sister, go and do law or something. Don't bother with this music thing. And so I was searching around for somebody to help me to build a rhythm. And I prayed, and God said to me, go to Reverend Don McDowell, the same gentleman that your uncle introduced you to. And I says, I was looking for his number, and I searched him up on Facebook, and I called him. I couldn't get him. Then I got his wife one day. I said, you tell your husband that the Lord says I must speak to him. And he called me one day, and I was talking to him about music. He says, yes, I know your ranching daughter. And him daddy and him like him not to answer me neither. Until him say, all right, sing some of the tune them. And I sung about 3, and him say, hey, come check me. And I went and I checked him, and he says, he has a school that teaches people to build rhythms and to do and management of artists. But he says, I'm going to send you to a young man called Quesson Brown. And because I teach people, but I don't want to be building the rhythm. I'm going to send you to Quesson. He's a very gifted and talented musician and composer. So I got up and I went to this Quesson. I had never heard anybody named Quesson before. And I went to the place. Quesson, Quesson, Quesson Brown.
That's a kind of unusual name.
Unusual. I'm like, Quesson Brown. So I went to see Quesson, this fairly young guy, and he is a bit cocky and, confident. So he says to me, you must be very special, because we're not building for everybody. It must be Uncle Dad, must send it to me, because you're special. And I goes, right, you're right, I don't want to be here. I'm under duress from God. The quicker you build this rhythm, the quicker I can get out of here. Because I'm being nagged by God to go into music. I don't know why.
All right, Jackie saying, sorry, I'm in the kitchen. It's me, same Jackie. Jackie, all right, Jackie. Okay, Jackie, can I just live here? Can post a question to Vanessa McLean? And what are you cooking? Aki and saltfish or Aki soup?
Jackie.
Jackie there, I think she's in not sure in Jacksonville, not sure.
I'm sure Jackie's footstep is ordered by the Lord as well. She must be a very special woman to be tuning up.
No,
to
she's
us
I think she's
tonight.
in New Jersey.
Right. She must be
Jackie's
very
in New Jersey.
special.
Jackie's in New Jersey. Yeah, man. So the rhythm and the guy, you know.
Yeah, so he built me this. I went in he built me this reggae rhythm, and despite the fact of I've been having this crave for reggae, I'm like, you know what? I've never sung this in church in gospel. Now how am I gonna do this? So I put down the rhythm, and I put it down for months, and I says I'm gonna rise to the occasion with this cocky fella who is telling me. And I sat down and I practiced it and I thought about my journey and I thought about my life since a child where, I had negative people around me always trying to put me down because I think, where God's people are, the devil always sends his own sin to target you. And I thought about Joseph. I thought about David. I thought about Moses. And I thought about the hidden parts of my calling that is very similar to theirs, and what God has put inside of me concerning the music and concerning the people, the nation of Jamaica. Because if you listen to that song, it's a very pregnant song. It's pregnant with prophecy. So that song is about a calling that God in his own time will expose the calling to his people, because I'm sure God, even the studies that I did was a preparation for a higher and a greater calling to God and his people and to the music fraternity. Because when you look at, for example, King David, he was a musician, he was a politician, and he was a man that danced before God with a very strong calling. So it's very possible for a musician to have multiple callings that God has placed in your life, and he's ordered the footstep one thing before the other.
All right. Tell us now your ventures now on live stage. How the crowd respond to you on live stage? Where you been performing the past couple of years? I saw you on YouTube doing some shows here and there. Tell us about those performances.
I've been performing. I went to Atlanta. I did performances in Atlanta, in London, in churches.
Oh, you toured it? It was like US.
and so on. And right here in the island, I've been doing shows, concerts. And I like to go into not traditional church environment because good people are there. I say most good people are there. I like to think that gospel should be everywhere. So I could pull up in a dance hall in a flashy suit of clothes, because my daddy was like that. He was a flashy man. So I got that side where I'd pull up at the dance hall in a flashy suit of clothes, and the selector would start eyeing this girl, and I'd be like, you gotta play this song. And when he pull up, it's a gospel song, but the crowd is skanking to the cool footsteps right in the dance.
When you perform overseas now, how receptive are those persons to gospel in reggae?
Very, very receptive, because I have other singles up.
All right, just I was here as a comment coming from like coming here from any. I'm doing some turn cornmeal and saltfish. I love when in my home in Jamaica I eat a lot of this.
So
again, any question for our guest Jackie Ennis? Talk to me. Yeah. Yeah, man.
So as I was saying, I find that I've got songs in other genres, but the reggae has been taking off on in the overseas when I perform, and on the Instagram, on the Facebook. People are gravitating to the words, the beat, the reggae. They prefer the reggae in the gospel. They really love it, So I believe in that gospel, that God's word must be everywhere.
Not just in the traditional form.
It must not be
in the quote unquote traditional form.
Because God created music, and I'm sure he created reggae, especially reggae music. The Lord's hand must have been in it is there. and people gravitate to the reggae beat on gospel.
And you cross all the racial barrier lines, both you prefer to white, black, Hispanic audience.
Everyone is loving reggae music, and they like the fact that this is the message about footsteps being ordered. Because have you ever been in life where you feel like everywhere people's thinking that they can put up a smoke screen or they want to dim your light, and God will let them know you have to wear glasses if you can't stand my light, because the light and your life is placed on you. Your footsteps, where you are going in life, is directed by God and none other. Don't think you can control it. Your footsteps are ordered by God. There is nothing that you can do to you just have to walk in your own purpose. And that's what footsteps is about, walking in the purpose that God has designed for you. So it's I've had very good reception in Africa, in the US, in UK, and in Europe. You know, I've got very good reception for the song there. In the church as well, you know, people when I sing footsteps in the church, people start skanking in a different way.
Wow, you're serious?
When they say padam pam pam, you see all the hats rocking.
Footstep in the church.
Yeah.
Here we go again. Footsteps out in the church. A big song. Rock and dancehall as well. Rocking dancehall as well. Not only church.
Yeah.
But in every circumstance, I got confidence, that my footsteps, they are ordered by the Lord.
Jackie saying, are you a Christian? I said, Jackie saying something here. Let's see what Jackie saying. Jackie saying, are you a Christian girl? I love you. I love your vibes. Wow.
Yeah, I was christened a Christian and was raised as a Christian in the church.
Thanks, Jackie.
Jackie, where have to go bring me some of that food?
Hear that, Jackie?
Your footsteps have to bring me some of that food.
Send it through YouTube.
Send it through YouTube.
Christian girl, love your vibe. Well, Jackie Ennis in New Jersey. Alright, tell us though, what do this song in studio? What the vibe like? You see, we do this song. What the vibe
with
like?
Question Brown?
Yeah.
When you know he started and I told you how he is, and I went on the even after the rhythm, because that guy can build you a good rhythm in minutes. He's a genius. You know, and when I went home, the Lord said, you know, you gotta go back to him for more. I'm like, yeah. And I went back, and God started revealing a lot to me about his own footsteps. And today, he is one of the persons that I'm working on my EP with. It's called Mama's Prayer, and it's got a dance hall gospel coming out that is hot. And I am producing that with Jungle George, Aston Hewitt, and the Jungle Lava Band. It's a dance hall gospel called Zana Zana Zana. My footsteps is leading me.
Alright, Jackie said, I'm a Christian too. I'm Seventh-day Adventist. Oh, Jackie's also commenting again what Jackie's also saying. Jackie's saying, I'm a Christian too. I'm a seven-day sweetie. So I'm just doing my supper. Oh.
I must tell you something about that Seventh-day Adventist. All my friends as a kid, they were Seventh-day Adventists, and I go to church, but because they had such a strong music in the Adventists, I would nag my mother, Mommy, I just want to go to the Sabbath church to go sing with them. So the music led me to the Adventist church sometimes. My mother was she was strict with God, but it's funny that she would leave me to visit other churches, like I had the Miss Scott in Tower Hill, who was a strong Adventist, and I used to go with her grandkids to the Penwood Seventh-day Adventist. And
that's in Waterhouse.
Yeah, man, we'd rock the house down there with the Adventists, you know. God was in that church. He is still there.
So maybe one day when they go to New Jersey, you go to Jackie's church.
Yes,
when they go to New Jersey.
We would just be footstepping in there. We'd be skanking in the church.
Hear that, Jackie?
We would be skanking in the service.
All right, talk to them about the verdict. When they won the verdict, what's going to change when they enter the verdict and
footsteps, footsteps, and I just thank Mr. Thompson for putting the song in the verdict, nominating the song in the verdict, and I was thinking, am I gonna win? Am I gonna
Well,
win?
Jackie said, and I can sing too. I do a lot of that in church.
Wonderful. That's where you start because I hope you're following your calling in terms of the singing. You need to take it to the studio as well, girl. If God's got a calling on your life, you need to take it to, take it into the dance hall, take it into the streets, take it into the studio, take the music everywhere because I believe God has his anointing on you for a purpose too. So you get out of the kitchen and go in the streets with your footsteps.
And send the song come and you will play it on this program.
Right, we're
Right,
gonna put
Jackie?
in what's the
What's the
verdict.
verdict? Send the song come, Jackie.
I declare that you're gonna be a winner on what's the verdict.
All right,
Send
yeah.
the song.
Send the song, Jackie.
I declare that the Lord will give you the writing talent, the singing talent. Do you write as well, Jackie?
She said our church is in Mandeville.
Do you write? You write, Jackie? Are you writing? It's Saturdays. I hope to worship with you there. Is it a 7 day Church of God? What's it? I'd like to know more about your church and where it is because I'd like to come and God will order my footsteps to come there and let's rock the house with the glory of God.
It's all about the verdict.
Yeah, I tell you something about the verdict. I remember I was like, somebody for me had one of my friends had passed away, so it was after the funeral, and we had congregated, and we were there, sitting, and I'm like feeling my tongue, and then I remember I heard everybody around me erupting because Vanessa's footsteps had won what's the verdict, and I'm like, me, I had to pinch myself because I'm like, Lord, this song of all the songs, because I tell you what, Dudley got like the other songs, and he said that one, that footsteps one.
Right.
And I had to say to people, what's it about that footsteps song? And somebody said to me, you got a good product. You got and if it's footsteps, God ordered the entire ordinance, how how I came into the verdict and everything. God ordered everything because it's footsteps, and God will bless the verdict so that it can bless other young artists who are coming out there with a positive message and just need a verdict to carry them through. Yeah. So this program, God will continue to bless all the Dudley's footsteps, so he will continue to carry out his form of ministry. It's a form of ministry because I've only heard like clean, good songs here with positive vibes in the verdict that's getting out there. So God's hands is on this verdict show.
And for Vanessa McLean's win inside What's the Verdict, show first. She first or the audience first? This is her certificate.
Oh my God. Look, guys. Oh my
for
God.
being a big winner inside What's the Verdict. Say
Oh my
to
God.
Vanessa McLean. Is he there? To Vanessa McLean.
Thank you, guys. Thank you to all the voters. Thank you, Mr. Thompson. Thank you, Roots FM. May your roots continue to spread and spread and spread all over the world. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I'm a proud winner. Oh my God. I got to pinch myself again and thank the Most High God for everything that he has done for me, because God truly has a hand in this, for a gospel song to be played in and I tell you what, the other time it played in the dance hall, somebody come with money to pull up.
Money pull up.
I was laughing. That's a money pull up for a gospel song in the dance hall.
That's a very powerful song. It's a very powerful song. Trust me, very, very powerful.
Unleashed upon the earth to do his blessed will. Hidden
you.
for a reason.
Pastor, they love it.
Uncovered in God's season. You ever had a footsteps that God has covered up? In Africa, they say cover your yam when it's ripe. Yes, it's covering your yam when it's ripe, because God, a lot of our footsteps are ripe because they're ordered by God. Look at all the prophets. Moses, Joseph, they've always been hidden in the bosom of the enemy until the enemy takes them in and gets comfortable. And God says it's time now for my work, for my plan,
All right. So, and the lead singer in a song at church on the choir. That's Jackie there again. She's a lead singer for a song in the church and the choir.
I want you to be writing and going in the studio. You're gonna go into the studio with that and into the dance hall and everywhere, you know. So I hope to meet you soon one day. Soon.
All right, we're almost out of time. It's 8 o'clock. Up over time now. 8 o'clock gone.
Thank you, everyone.
So again, so where fans can see you performing later now. See, she said and groups. She also in groups as well. And the lead singer in a church choir also singing in groups as well.
Wonderful, wonderful. You're on your way. Just continue. Next time I hear you will be in the studio too.
Yes, recording some nice songs.
Yes. And go do it in reggae. So you can, my Facebook page is Vanessa McLean, VENESSA McLean. You can send me a friend request there. And if you want the single, you can contact Mr. Thompson here as well. The single is up on iTunes. It's up on all those selling Amazon, and a video is gonna come out soon of the Footsteps video. You know, it's gonna be released soon.
She said have fun.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think she's going now. Have fun. All right, thanks, Jackie. All right, 96 on the FM band. So again, where fans can see you performing shortly? Where fans can see you performing in the very near future?
Right here in Jamaica. I'm gonna release the touring schedule, the island touring schedule soon. It's in the making where we're gonna have I'm gonna be at a concert.
She said she will do.
Yeah, so follow my Facebook page. And Instagram, Vanessa Gardenia is my Instagram page, and the touring schedule will be out soon. I hope to do some tour in Europe as well soon. And also in Africa, I'm releasing a song dedicated to Nelson Mandela called Lord Remind Me of Your Strength. It's sung in Xhosa, Nelson Mandela's language. It's sung in Yoruba, which is Nigerian. It's sung in English, Xhosa, and Yoruba. It's sung in three different languages.
Wow.
So I hope to be touring Africa pretty soon in relation to Lord Remind Me, and so on. So watch the Facebook page. Send me a friend request soon.
All right, you heard it from Vanessa McLean, the big winner in a side. What's the verdict with a song called The Footsteps? Big song. Where am I now? Oh, it's not playing? Oh. Vanessa McLean there for you. Where am I? Oh, I'm going to read wrong here.
I'll block my life, they're going to destroy my future. But in every
Amen, sister. Come there from Dean Roberts.
They are ordered by the Lord.
You just cannot stop me.
Oh, my foot.
That's Dean said amen, sister.
Thank you, Dean. Thank you so much. Dean, they just cannot stop you because your footsteps have been ordered by the Most High God, Dean. The blessing of the Lord is upon your footsteps. Rock it, brother.
Dean said, excellent young lady.
Thank you, Dean. Thank you. Excellent young man you are with a great future. Your footsteps too have been ordered by God.
Every circumstance, I got things to do. It's blessed way out. It's your love and conquer hell. My footsteps, they were ordered by the Lord.
You just cannot stop it.
Do you try to block?
Jackie saying something. Jackie saying again. Jackie said again.
Don't you try to block my path. It's not it.
Jackie saying let her hear that song on WhatsApp. Let her hear that song on WhatsApp.
I'm gonna send it. Dudley's gonna send it to you, Jackie. We're gonna send it to you.
You were ordered by the Lord.
You just cannot stop me.
Oh, my foot, stay
You just cannot touch me.
Oh, she said, I said you won. Oh, another song.
Great. So I'm gonna sit down and listen to you, Sister Jackie.
Wow.
I'm thankful. We have a similar calling, girl. We gotta get on there and spread the music, spread the love. It's not bad, you know.
Like all servants of God,
listen up,
my footsteps they were hidden for a reason, uncovered in God's season, unleashed upon the earth to do His blessed will, to love ye and conquer all the ill. Oh, my footsteps, they were ordered by the Lord, yeah, to do His
Let you know
blessed
that Sax McCartney is the one with the saxophone on this song here. Sax McCartney is on Facebook.
They were ordered by the Lord. Oh, my footsteps, they were ordered by the Lord, yeah, to do His blessed will, to love.
Wow. David said you're a true disciple of music, good for it's don't step long at all on YouTube. I don't know why. You're a true disciple of music. It's good for the soul. Good night, brother and sister. God bless you both in Jesus' name. Oh.
Thank you. I receive your blessing, my brother.
I saw a second message. Oh, just a group at church. That just Jackie Ennis.
The big album, The Ultimate, Paul Hamilton and Friends.
Yeah, man. So again, anything to your fans now watching live or listen live on Roots FM?
I just want to thank you all for your vote and thank you for your support this evening. And I would also urge you to find whatever your calling is and don't let anybody stop you from walking in that calling. Just may all your wishes, all your dreams and everything be realized tonight. And continue to follow me on Facebook, Vanessa McLean, and on Instagram, Vanessa Gardenia, because I'm gonna be at a city near you soon, and I'd like you to come out. I'm gonna have my EP launch soon. Mr. Dudley Thompson here is gonna be the MC, so he's gonna give you more details later on. So you come out for my EP launch as well. And for the EP is called Mama's Prayer.
You heard it here live on Roots FM, also live on YouTube, WDT Media TV. So until then, have yourselves a wonderful day.
Thank you.
And keep it locked. We take you out with Footsteps. We take us out of tonight's show. The big song.
They've tried to block my progress. They've tried to block my past. They've tried to destroy my future. But in every circumstance, yeah, I got peace and confidence, yeah, that my footsteps, they are ordered by the Lord. Oh, my footsteps, they are ordered by the Lord, yeah, to do His blessed will, to love and conquer hell. My footsteps, they were ordered by the Lord. So you try to block my progress. Don't you try to block my path, it's not in my hands, and it's surely not in your hands. My footsteps, they were
Dudley Thompson footsteps ordered by the Most High God. You just cannot touch him. Thank you, my brother. A wonderful night, listeners. We're rocking it in the house. Man's footstep is ordered. Big tune. Meditate on the words. See him footsteps ordered and yours too.
What a fun.
West and Brown, thank you. Dan McDowell, Ruan the Wire. mastered by. That's a good team of gentlemen that put this song together. I was the only lady, all these guys. So I really like the studio with the guys. Large up yourself, Question Brown. Big tune, big rhythm. Composed by Question Brown. Don McDowell, smooth mixer, Reverend Don McDowell. And Aston Hewitt, we're stepping into the dance hall with Hosanna. Dancehall gospel coming soon. Jungle George and the Jungle Lava Band. Serena, launch up yourself, girl. She's the roses among the thorns. You know, you have the two of us in here with all these guys in the Jungle Lava Band working on that. PSC, Drummy, and know yourself, Kizzy, Uncle George, Auntie Mello, the Jungle Lava crew. We'll pass through tonight. Because we're going to rock the dance hall. And Dudley here will be rocking it with us. Bad gospel, you know, DJ and thing coming. And I will let you know when I'm going to the dance, so the church people can come out and skank to the gospel right in the dance hall. Thank you.
And guess what? One more thing. This is it.
Well, I see by the clock on the wall that it's time to bid you one and all goodbye. Goodbye. So long. So long. Farewell. Farewell. And you. Be good. Stay well. Bye bye. Keep warm. Relax. And eat. Take care. Stay loose. And you hope you a la prochaine. Goodbye till when we meet again.
Tune into the Dudley Thompson show next week. Don't forget, 6 o'clock start.